Three little pigs and boats race. Deep in the heart of the Green Valley, the annual Sunny River boat race was about to begin. Three brothers, Arvid, Bristle, and Ochre, were very excited. They stood by the water's edge, looking at the rushing blue waves and dreaming of the golden trophy. They each had a different idea for the perfect racing boat. Arvid loved speed, Bristle loved lightness, and Ochre loved strength. Ochre was the first to start building. He went to the forest and gathered the heaviest, strongest oak logs he could find. He spent days hammering and sawing. "My boat will be the strongest on the river," Ochre grunted as he swung his mallet. "No rock or wave will ever break it." His boat was wide and deep, made of thick, dark timber that smelled like the deep woods. Bristle wanted a boat that could float like a feather. He went down to the marshes and gathered bundles of yellow straw and flexible green reeds. He wove them together tightly, creating a round, bouncy boat called a coracle. "I will dance over the water while my brothers are stuck in the mud," Bristle giggled. It was the lightest boat anyone had ever seen. Arvid wanted to catch the wind. He built a boat that was long and narrow, like a silver fish. He spent his time polishing the hull until it was smooth and shiny. Finally, he attached a tall mast and a brilliant blue sail. "The wind will be my engine," Arvid said proudly as he tested the ropes. "I will fly past everyone else." The day of the race finally arrived. The sun was shining, and all the animals of the forest gathered to cheer. "On your marks, get set, go!" shouted the referee. Arvid's sail caught the wind immediately, and Ochre's heavy oars began to churn the water. They surged forward, leaving a trail of white bubbles behind them. Further back, Bristle was having a wonderful time. His straw boat was so light that it bobbed up and down on every tiny ripple. He didn't have to work hard at all. He just paddled gently and watched the dragonflies. "This is the life," Bristle sang out. But the river was starting to get wider, and the waves were getting a little bit bigger. Suddenly, the river turned a corner, and the water became very fast. It was the Great Rapids. Ochre's heavy boat crashed through the white water, bouncing off the rocks with a loud thud. He was safe because his boat was so strong. But Arvid was in trouble. His tall mast got caught in a low-hanging willow tree, and his sleek boat began to tilt dangerously. Just then, a huge wave hit Bristle's straw boat. It was too light and too soft. With a loud squish, the straw soaked up the water, and the boat began to sink. "Help!" Bristle cried, splashing in the water. Arvid saw his brother in trouble. He let go of his sail and reached out a hoof to pull Bristle onto his narrow boat just in time. Now Arvid and Bristle were both stuck on a boat that was caught in the trees. Ochre saw his brothers and knew he had to help. He rowed his heavy boat over against the strong current. "Catch this!" Ochre yelled, throwing a thick rope. He tied his strong boat to Arvid's sleek boat, and with one big tug, he pulled them free from the willow branches. The three brothers realized they were better together. They tied their boats into one giant raft. The strength of Ochre's wood, the speed of Arvid's sail, and the lightness of Bristle's straw. Together, they crossed the finish line to the loudest cheers the valley had ever heard. They didn't just win the race, they won it as a team.